Coach, if you could start out with an opening statement, and then we'll open it up for questions.
You know, unless you're able to cut the nets down, unfortunately, the season always ends with a loss. And this is a season that we wanted to go on forever because it was such a special group of people. The players, the staff, so much went into this. And, you know, I love our guys tremendously, especially just tremendously grateful for the opportunity to coach them. You know, I can't possibly speak eloquently enough right now to share the feelings that I have for them. And then, you know, the second thing I would say is, you know, just feel really good about the momentum that our program has because of guys like Keyshawn and Brandon and others, you know. So I'm very thankful for that as well.
All right, thank you, Coach. Open it up for questions. Please identify yourself and who you're working for. Steve Drummond with San Francisco Chronicle. Keyshawn, I know how much this program has meant to you and how much you have meant to the program. How have you dealt for the last 15, 20 minutes knowing that that's your final game at the Levy Center?
There's never really a way you can prepare for this. You know, giving it my all this 5 years, there's nowhere else that I would ever like say I would want to play at. Yeah. No other coach that I said that I would want to play for. I mean, I'm filled with so many emotions. You know, I just wanted it for the guys, being a leader, being a captain, and you know, I felt like I fell short tonight, and all of us just, you know, we're just disappointed, and you know, I'm grateful for the opportunity that I was given to play here.
Jason Mastradato with the Mercury News, guys. I was just wondering, you know, that second half you really started to come alive. What did you see that, you know, helped you guys kind of make a run there?
I mean, I personally just think we just brought it. We kind of figured it. I mean, it was our last 20 minutes out there. And, you know, we fight for guys like Keyshawn to have put their foot on this program and really changed it since when he's been here. So, I mean, I just think we brought more effort. We focused on getting the shot up every time on offense and getting the stop on defense. And, you know, fortunately, more times than not, we were able to get a shot up or get a stop on the other end. So I think we just picked it up. You know, a couple of possessions here and there, and we win the game. So, you know, I'm thankful for guys like Keyshawn. You know, he's really the reason I'm here. Just knowing him from before and him welcoming me with open arms to be a part of this program, and Coach Sennick as well. You can never express how thankful you are for two guys like this.
Just the last play, what did you see on that last possession?
Well, defensively, we got it out of Grant's hands. Forced a tough shot. We got the rebound, and you know, at that point, you don't really have time to draw something up or call a timeout. You just kind of go and you live with it. And I think Tilly got a great look at the rim, and he's a great player, only a freshman, and you know, putting up numbers that he put up tonight and throughout the season when the opportunity was given to him. You just admire that, and you know, I live with him taking that shot all the time. I trust that he's going to make it, and obviously, he didn't go win, but what can you do, you know?
Brandon, we know this was Keyshawn's last game at the Levy Center. We don't know if it's going to be yours or not. I'm not going to put you on the spot and say, is it or not, but at what point do you think you'll make that decision?
Right now, I don't really know. Like Keyshawn said, it's so many emotions that you're going through me, even though I'm only a sophomore and I still have 2 more years left. You feel for him, and, you know, I feel the same type of pain, just like it's over, you know what I mean? And in terms of if I'm going to stay or not, that's undecided. I have to talk with the coaches and my family about that. But, you know, I can say personally that I gave everything I had to this team in practice and games. I mean, that's all I could really say is I just gave it my all. and we fell short, which is kind of disappointing for me, just because you want to win so bad for guys like Keyshawn, and yeah.
Herb, if you could, and you spoke kind of generally about the team, specifically about Keyshawn and Brandon, what would you say?
Yeah, I mean, once again, I just preface any comment I make, it's just really challenging to come up with the right combination of words to reflect what you feel in your heart in moments like this. The amount of time that we spend together, the moments that you share are hard to describe, right? But not only these guys tremendous players, but they're phenomenal people. The character of Keyshawn and Brandon and our guys is incredible. So it makes coaching them, a real honor, And these guys have given everything they have to our program, and we're very thankful for that.
What do you think the last 2 years, the success that you guys have had, can do for this program going forward?
Well, I mean, you could, on so many levels, you could just see the momentum and the progress. I mean, like, we hosted a game tonight in postseason, and we've been to back-to-back postseasons, and all kind of other measurements that show the trajectory, and like, there was a great environment in Levy tonight for college basketball. And so we've made progress on a lot of different levels, and we're determined to keep working to move it forward, and specifically for Keyshawn, and others, there's so many people that have provided the bridge that we're walking across right now.
Yeah, I would just want to add to that. Big thanks goes to Stacy, Renee, and all their staff. They really help us, just be a part of our life and make the environment so well. Just what I've heard from Keyshawn, the environment has changed over his 5 years, and me getting opportunity from Coach Sendek and his staff to just be who I am and play. You look at the next people that are coming in, it should be inspiring that you have a NBA player in Jalen who's doing so well, and me being a potential NBA player myself. It just shows like the coaches know what they're doing, and it really shows the development they really put into you, and that you could take that next step too. So I think for recruits that are coming in or guys in the portal that coaches may reach out to, I think you got to look at that and say, okay, it has to be something that they're doing that's allowing these players to be who they are. And a big thanks goes to, Renee and Stacy and all them to make everything possible for us.
Keyshawn, have you seen that development a lot in the years that you've been here?
Oh yeah, I mean, man, we, not just in the support from the administrative, our support in our fan base too. It's grown tremendously. Like Brandon said, Renee and our administrative, they put so much time and effort into marketing our games, getting student support, and there's, it just meant a lot for me to be a part of that, and to just make it fun to play basketball and be a part of the Santa Clara program. And I think, not just only for our athletics, but, it's better for our school, it's better for our community, because, we can go out now and people are supporting the Bronco basketball, supporting our athletics, outside of campus. And early in my career, there was that support, but it wasn't like, it wasn't as impactful. And I think now we're impacting our community, we're impacting, not even just our community, but our region, the Bay Area. Like we're really impacting that, and I just seen it over the years just keep growing, and it will keep growing.
And just add to that, me, Keyshawn, and Carlos, we were able to participate in a Special Olympic event this weekend, and it was really cool to see kids with special needs and Down syndrome know who you are and know what Bronco basketball is. And so just to add to that, the community, the fact that they know who you are, and their parents know who you are, and just how much love they have for basketball, maybe because of you. So just admiring that, and you know, doing what you can for not only yourself but your family and the community around you. And it was super cool for me, Keyshawn, and Carlos to experience that of, wow, they knew who you were.
A question for Kate, Thomas Dunn with KSU Radio. First of all, congratulations on a hell of a career. Secondly, how would you reflect on the transformation you've made not only as a player but as a person, from the new kid on the block to the fearless leader that you are now?
Thank you. I'll start by saying thank you, but I mean, a lot of people don't understand how much time and energy, like Coach was saying, that we put into this. You know, summer, springs. I mean, pretty much the entire team. They never get to go home for holidays, things like that. And you know, and it just strengthened me as a person. You know, because I felt like I had family here. I felt like, you know, I can go to Coach's house if I want to stay home for Christmas. You know, for Thanksgiving, we're putting on a team dinner, things like that. And, you know, as a person, just seeing, you know, people in leadership positions that care about building relationships with the players, building relationships with the community. I mean, it just goes a long way. And, you know, they made me a better person. And obviously my game has took strides as well, but I'm always going to be thankful for the person that they helped me become.